Hey everyone, thanks for coming back for another figure opening video today. Today we're going to be opening up the Hatsune Miku second season summer version figure that came out in Japan earlier this week. I have been very excited to open this up and get my hands on this because she is the last figure coming out for the second season title figures. As you've seen throughout this channel, we have opened up the winter, spring and autumn versions, so I'm very excited to finish off the collection and round off this series. So let's kick things off by taking a look at the box. So as you can see straight off, Miku is wearing festival clothing. Now let me clarify, this is not traditional Japanese clothing for festivals. A yukata usually comes a lot further down. This is purely a design choice for this figure. And I think it looks adorable straight off from the box. You can see she has a fox mask on the top there. She even has a candied apple, which is nice and refreshing in summer. And she has a fan with Matsuri on it. Matsuri is Japanese for festival, so this is definitely a festival Miku. You can also see up here we have our Jaya Prize and title. And down here we just have Hatsune Miku figure second season summer version. So wonderful front cover. On the side, we just have two positions for Miku, one from the back and one from the side. And I love this design choice with a firework on the outside of this text. Beautiful. On the back, or on the other front, I wouldn't know how to put this, we have a full-on image of Miku. And again, this is a beautiful photo. Very excited to open her up today. Hatsune Miku down there, again, second season summer version down here. And on the other side, we just have the original illustration for this figure. Again, extremely detailed illustration. And this time, the illustration is by, what does that say? Wada Aruko. Again, I always encourage people to go and search for the artist who designed this. So I will leave their information down here. Feel free to access that and go check out their art. It's always nice to go check the original artist's other art. But beautiful picture. And then finally on the bottom and on the top, because it is exactly the same, we have Hatsune Miku figure second season summer version with a beautiful yellow color. This is a nice contrast with the red and the orange and white stripes down here. It's very pretty, I like that. But anyway, I'm talking too much, let's get this open. Okay, so let's open her up. Yes, I'm super excited to finally be opening this figure because it is the final one to finish off this season's Hatsune Miku themed figures for each season. My favorite so far has definitely got to be... Oh, I'm looking at them right now. I'm gonna say it's the spring one, just because of the amount of detail. And again, I'll leave all comments for those figures in the comments, in the space below. So definitely check those out if you haven't. But let's check out our summer figure. Oh, plastic! Oh, very rarely do I get to see plastic in these figure boxes. Oh, wow. That is very pretty straight off. Oh, look at that. Oh, she's missing an arm. That's kind of scary. All right, let me quickly get this out of her plastic. Give me 1 second. Okay, and before we go into too much detail, I just want to show you that there is a lot here. We have our two pieces of hair, we have the figure itself, we have one of her arms, which is separate, we also have the stand, and we also have the fan here, and we also have this candy apple in one hand with a finger pointing out here. So, there's a lot, and it's going to take us a little while to put it together, I think. But let's go through and review this figure. Okay, so stand, and here is our stand, and this stand is beautiful. It's a beautiful blue color. It's see-through. You can see through the other side. Hello. And you can also see it has this beautiful festival pattern all the way around the outside. There's a Matsuri fan. There are some little balls. I can't remember what these are for. There's the goldfish catching with the rice paper. There's also a fox mask, a bow, a candy apple, and a firework. So very pretty. And you can see that the stand has 2 points for the feet to go into, so her legs will be stood apart, which is nice. And then the information is up here. Hopefully we can see and it will focus. Where it says illustration by Wada Aruko. Again, please definitely go check out their art. It's always worth checking out the originals. And then we have our Krypton Future Media Inc. and so on. But yeah, there we go. There is our stand. and the Hatsune Miku figure herself. Now, as you can see, she's missing a fair bit here, so I thought it would be fun for us to kind of go through together each piece and put it on. So this is her other arm. Her other arm looks wonderful. It's got this beautiful kind of starry explosion firework pattern on here on the sleeve. It's a beautiful blue color with some wonderful folds to it. You can also see her hand is gripped, if you look very, very carefully there. And you can see it's got this wonderful, wonderful outline to her sleeve, which is very, very pretty. And this goes in here. So let's just push that in. And there we go. Step number 1 done. And then moving on to the second hand, we have the other hand. Again, she's got one pinky sticking out. Not too sure why she would be doing that. Maybe it's very, very polite. But she's gripping very tightly onto this candy apple. Why do I say coffee apple? Coffee, toffee? But anyway, very, very pretty. So let's get this into here. And I guess she would be holding this as if she was going to eat it. And actually, I think it looks like she's holding it like a microphone, as if she would be singing into the candy apple. So that's a pretty cool design choice. Actually, looking at it, yeah, that's nice. I like that. And again, moving into our hair, as always, it's kind of got these Tetris shapes to them, so that they slot very, very nicely into the different areas. So this one will be going on here. Oh, that went in nicely. And then this one will be going in here. Now let's see if that will go in just as well. There we go. Brilliant. Now she's almost put together, so we're nearly ready to review her, but we are missing one part. We are missing her uchiwa, or her fan. So let's put this into her hand here, and hopefully it will slot in nicely. And there we go, she is complete. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. So, sorry to keep you all waiting, let's get into reviewing her. Okay, so first let's start off with her face, and oh my god, there is so much to talk about just here. She has one massive eye open, and the design is a little bit different from most other eyes, as it has a flatter bottom here, whereas most Miku figures have a rounded bottom, so that's pretty interesting. And she also has one eye closed, as if she is winking. Again, this was an interesting design choice in the 2018 Taito figure for Miku, and I'm glad that they changed it for 2019, but I think here it looks kind of cute too, as if she's really, really enjoying herself. You can also see that she is blushing. She has a little bit of pink underneath her eyes. Her nose sticks out a little bit, and her mouth is massive. It's huge. You can see that there's also a lot of detail there though, with her teeth at the top, a nice darker red outline to her tongue, and then of course the tongue there sticking out. So wonderful, wonderful design choice there. You can also see that her hair comes down in multiple very, very sharp spikes. I say very, very sharp because I did catch myself earlier. But I think that's an awesome design choice too, because her hair would probably be sticking out a little bit more in the summer season. Again, I don't know why it would be, but just my imagination. Moving around to the back of her hair, you can see that the two strands again have this beautiful, beautiful turquoisey color to it, and that goes down into a clearer plastic at the bottom, and there are 3 strands on each side. It is the same over here. Again, this is very, very pretty, and I always love the change. It's just so beautiful. Yeah, very, very nice. You can also see she has a massive red ribbon on her head. One part of the ribbon is smaller than the other. Again, this gives a nice dynamic to the figure. Very, very pretty. And then a very important point, she is also wearing this fox mask with this red and white rope holding it onto her head. And this mask is stunning. The paint on here is immaculate. But yes, very, very, very pretty fox mask here. And it goes wonderfully on her head. I just love this. This is so cute. Okay, so that is her head. Okay, and moving down her body, as you can see, she is wearing this yukata style dress, and it has this beautiful blue, yellow, and red color combo. This is very, very pretty. We've already had a look at this arm over here with the firework kind of symbol. Well, it's very loose, don't like that. And you can see it's open underneath on the sides there. But it has this beautiful blue on one side and then the yellow contrast on the other. Very, very nice. And you can see that this sleeve is folded up a little bit as if the wind is blowing. Any breeze in summertime is wonderful, especially during festival season. But this is very, very pretty. And you can see she even has a star on this side. There's this beautiful red outline on all parts of her dress. And also here on her orbi, she has this beautiful red and light blue color bow and strip all the way around. On the back, you can also see she has this bow over the back of her orbi. Most Japanese women on their yukata have this massive bow, even on the kimono it's even bigger. So it's very, very pretty and keeping to tradition in some regard. But that's nice, I like that. You can also see that her dress has multiple layers to it. We have the blue, the red, the yellow, the red, and then underneath there is 2 extra layers. Very, very thick. Now I think the multiple layers are an interesting choice. I do always like it because it gives a lot more depth to the figure. But I think for summertime, this is an extremely impractical dress to wear. I don't know anyone that would go to a festival in Japan wearing this. I mean, it's bad enough the amount of people out, but the heat, oh my god, this would be hell. But from a design standpoint, this is very, very pretty. Okay, so that is her yukata dress. Not wearing the mic. Okay, and moving down from her dress to her legs, as you can see, these legs are extremely long, and on the back of these legs we have a bow on each side, which is cool. You can also see that her ankle is sticking out on both sides, so it's nice that they've designed and added that bit in. And then on the bottom of her feet, she is wearing 2 red geta. Again, very, very pretty, very, very nice. And if the camera will focus, which hopefully it will now, there we go. You can see that each of her toes has been formed separately, so that's also very, very pretty, if a little creepy in terms of length. Those are some very, very long toes. Let's call them talons. But very, very nice feet and shoes there. Okay, so there we have it. That is the Hatsune Miku second season summer version figure. This is stunning. It's just so, so pretty. Now, of course, a lot of you are massive perverts, so I'm going to give you a pants shot. Please skip to the time at the bottom of the screen if you don't want to see it. Okay, here we go. So, as you can see, her pants are just white. There's also, like, her butt has been formed back there. There's even folds here leading down her legs. But her pants are there. And even, like, her belly underneath, if we look really, really carefully, which I don't think we can see, her belly button is also formed under there. So they've designed the figure first and put the dress on top, which, of course, is the right process to do. But there you go, pants. Okay, so now that we've pleased all the perverts that watch these videos, let's get this figure into the stand. Give me 1 second. And there we go, there is our Hatsune Miku in her beautiful stand. Again, this is a wonderful, wonderful figure. She cost me 2,000 yen. I wasn't going to win her this time because I always worry that I spend too much sometimes. So I bought her on Amazon, and yeah, she came really, really quickly, so very, very happy to get her. So, now that we've had a look at this figure, let's have a few prettier shots of this figure. Let's take a look. Okay, let's go and find somewhere for you on the shelf. Let's go for a walk. Now, we already have a place to put this figure because I have done a little bit of rearranging in here. As you can see, we have all of our other seasonal figures in here, from the first season in the back and the second season at the front, and she is going to go here in front of that One Piece picture. Sorry guys. But yes, this is absolutely stunning and an absolutely wonderful way to end this lineup of this year's Hatsune Miku seasonal figures. There is our winter, spring, autumn and summer. Again, the order's not the best, but I think they look very, very pretty. But anyway, thanks again for tuning into today's video. If you liked the video, please give us a like. Please subscribe if you want to see more figures. I'm always open to hearing people's opinions and feedback on these videos, so if you want to leave a lovely comment or a negative comment, go for it. I mean, any comment is nice. But thanks again, I really do appreciate you all coming back. So, thanks again, too many thanks here, and I'll see you again in another anime opening video coming soon. Okay, bye!